hope to be fine, everything. Right?
This is Sizzle, powered by Fit to Be Trained, coming to you from the Deep End Broadcasting Network studios in the lovely Virginia Beach, Virginia, here in the United States of America. You can find this program on deependbroadcasting.com and subscribe to this network's YouTube channel, Deep End Broadcasting. Do you want to be part of the 30-day or 60-day transformation? Then contact Karen, aka Sizzle, on any of her social media platforms at Fit to Be Trained. Now here's your host of Sizzle, Karen Dougherty.
Woo! I'm excited to be back this week. How are you, Steve?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very
afternoon.
good. Yeah, it is.
Wherever you may be in the world, which applies to this program.
I know, which is exciting because we have a guest this week, and I'm excited to introduce her. But I want to give a tiny bit of backstory. A backstory. I'm introducing Rebecca, and she is from Romania, which is so cool. And I didn't know that. I have been going back and forth with Rebecca, and when we were setting this podcast up, she was like, "Oh, it'll be 7:30 in Romania," because I asked for the 12:30 slot. And I was like, "Wait, you're from Romania? That's so cool." And actually, it is cool because it is cold in Romania. But I want to give a little backstory. I have been following Rebecca on Instagram, and I love social media for this kind of reason, because I actually do make friends on the social media platforms. And you hear me often on this podcast mention Retro Fitness Babes. I love that. Page. It's just the funnest. And so I have been following that page for a while, which everybody knows. And Rebecca was on that page, and she was doing an aerobics class. And I was like, damn. And Retro Fitness Babes, let me add, is all about like back 80s and 90s fitness, which included a lot of aerobics. And I'm trying to bring that back in my world. Like, I just did an aerobics class this morning, and I downloaded it to my platform, or uploaded it, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm including it in my mobility series just because I think it's fun. And anyway, so Rebecca is been teaching over in Romania, and I'm going to let her take the floor here. But like I said, she was doing an aerobics class, and so I started following her personal page. She has fantastic taste. And that's what really made me keep watching her page. And not only does she do aerobics, she does a lot of fitness things, but that's what kept me going. And I thought, oh, I got to ask this girl if she'll be on my podcast. And she said yes. So I love seeing Rebecca. I know. Woo! I love seeing Rebecca because I've been in this industry forever and ever and a day. And I taught a class this morning. It made me think of the first aerobics class that I taught. My dad had to drive me to the job. It was at a hotel because I didn't have my driver's license yet. I was 17. And that was and it was 1984. So I was my first job was like a little fitness girl, and we would make our tapes. And anyway, I'm trying to bring it back in my life. And so then when I saw Rebecca, I was like, oh my God, I got to have her and a lot of other girls. I'm going to try and get more and more. So hopefully Rebecca's going to start off a good phase for us. We're going into the new year, and she's going to be my good luck charm, so I can get other girls that'll come on and talk to me about aerobics and their love for it and fitness in general. Rebecca, I'm not going to lock you down to the 80s and 90s aerobics, but I'm just so grateful that you were willing to even talk about it. And I'm impressed with your passion for fitness, and it extends all the way to the Pilates reformer. So meanwhile, while I'm stalking this girl online, well, I don't mean stalking, that's a heavy word, but I do a little bit of that on Instagram. Like I'll follow other fitness girls and we have fun, make friends. That's what we're supposed to do, right? I think.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. So then I see she's a Pilates reformer girl too. And I'm like, wait a minute, this girl I have to meet this girl. So from here on out, now I will shut up and I'm going to give the floor over to Rebecca. But I just like people to know the backstory and where it comes from. And I want people to like talk to other people online. That's really what it's for. It's so fun. You hear negative stuff and it's not. Anyway, Rebecca, my new friend from Romania, please take the floor. But I got to ask you one thing. The Romanian deadlift.
I know. I am so proud that we bring something in fitness industry,
and it's a good move. It's a good move.
Yeah,
the Romanian deadlift. Yes, it's such a good move. And the deadlift is a good move too. Like deadlift day at the gym is always busy. Ever notice that? And people love it. It's a good lift. And
yeah.
Romanian deadlift is so great too. And I joke, I'm going to try and get a girl from Bulgaria because the Bulgarian split squat is the meanest lower body exercise there is. Romanian deadlift is beautiful. It's lovely. I got to get a girl from Bulgaria. That's what we'll do next. But with that, I will really shut up. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm so glad that you came. I've got these little notes, but always know we don't have to adhere to this. I want you to be happy, relax, and let's just chit chat about how did you first get into fitness and when, why, where? Tell me. I'm so interested.
Sorry, I had some connection problems, I think.
Oh,
here.
Yeah, just for a second, we lost you. How did you get into fitness? When did you start your journey? What turned you on to athletics?
I have to go back in 2021, yeah. There then was the pandemic year, and I was a teenager girl, that have those changes in their bodies and like gaining weight, lose weight, and you didn't know how to have a healthy lifestyle, And then I found the best instructor, fitness instructor. She's from North Island, and she had this program, 12 weeks program, and for me that was the start. I've learned how to have a discipline, how to have a healthy lifestyle, and I did Kangu jumps classes, if you know Kangu jumps. I did for 2 years, and then the girls asked me to train them in the gym, and from there started my journey in fitness industry. But I wanted something real, I wanted to give to people something real, to know more. And then you told before about Pilates. And also in the gym you have people with problems, and I had 2 girls with back pain and everything, and I thought to myself, I have to learn something new, some more. I want more for my girls, because you have to improve yourself. And
and back pain will hold you back, and a lot of times it is just the core,
Exactly. And you have to give them the best exercises. You don't have to push them to lift heavy, and you have to give them something that is working for them. that was my beginning in the fitness industry.
I love it. I'm fascinated. I am sitting here with my mouth open because I'm like, oh my God, this is just so wonderful. And it was 2021. So this is during the pandemic, is what you're saying. So 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. Okay,
yeah. Because
great. So did you start
I
with the
had so
reformer
many
right
problems
away?
with this. Uh, I did some mat Pilates, and
Hmm.
after that, a girl called me. Like this reformer Pilates came in my life like an opportunity. A girl
Uh-huh.
texted me, "Hello, do you want to be a reformer Pilates instructor? Because I saw your page. Um, you are into fitness, you have knowledge." And I was, why not? And from there, I went to reformer Pilates.
Did you go to school in Romania? Is that a popular form of exercise there?
Yeah, now in the entire world is a trend like reformer Pilates. The
Right,
Instagram is full
exactly.
of reels with reform,
Exactly. That's why
and
I'm
girls
so
here
happy to
are
speak with you. So it is everywhere. This reformer trend is really a trend because I've been doing reformer, Rebecca. I've been doing it for 30 years. Can you believe it? It wasn't even popular. Like nobody, I had really bad back pain. That's why I kind of hesitated when you were telling me, you had friends that you saw were having back pain. And I was young. I was in my early 30s, and sometimes that happens from just having a weak core. And I'm so glad that you knew, because that's how I got into Pilates reformer too, for myself. And then I got better and learned how to teach it. But I love how that same thing, back pain is a lot of the reason sometimes people even get introduced to the reformer. So it can happen in
yeah
Romania and it can happen in America. If the back goes bad, Pilates works. That's so
everywhere.
cool. I know. I love it. I love, love,
Yeah.
love it. What attracted me to you on that specifically? Because I've been following you for a little while, and you were doing a firm video, and firm videos are back from the 80s and 90s and early 90s, and it was the coolest videos ever. Apparently, I don't have to tell you, because you know that, because you were doing one of the videos online, and it was so cool and exciting, and you're so beautiful and good at doing them. So I was wondering, how in the world did you get hooked up with a firm video? Do tell me.
So when I found retro fitness babes page, was like I was looking for a theme for my class. And I
Yeah.
was thinking, okay, why not to go back in 80s, 90s? I started looking for the outfit. And then I thought like, oh my God, I have the outfit, but I want a real workout from then, from
Yeah.
the past.
You
And
picked such a good one.
yeah, and I was looking on YouTube everywhere, and then on IG, and I was like, oh my God, Red Fitness page was like gold, really. And I
I
was,
know.
oh
I
my
love that
God,
page.
yeah. And they did these workouts. I was, no way, they were so good at these. I felt so ashamed. Like, oh my God, this is gold. And from then I started to do for myself. And after that, I told like, let people know from where I take my workouts. Like, let be real, let be honest with the people.
I know,
And
because
then I
everybody's like,
watched the
Rebecca is so amazing, but it is okay. I mean, the firm does such a good, they did such a good job. Like, so Rebecca, you started me on this quest. Like, I've been going and writing to the girls like I did yourself. And I'm like hoping that that's why I'm like, Rebecca's my number one. You're always going to be the number one retro fitness
oh
girl.
my God.
No, I love it.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I fell in love with the firm.
I know
and
those
I was
videos. I
like
did them all through
sending
my 20s.
oh my god, yeah, many women texted me like, oh my god, I did this in my early 30s in my,
They
and
were
I was, oh my god.
they're
I
so
feel so
good. So
good.
that was another thing that attracted me to you, because I was like, how does she know that this is like, these are the best videos ever? And so now, like, I when I get online, I always retro stuff, pops up right away for me. And so a lot of the videos, I'm like, oh my God, I remember that one. I remember that one. It makes me feel young again. And then I'm learning, I'm remembering some of the steps so I can bring them to, I did a class this morning. So I am like, let's bring this stuff back, because I was in really good shape. I do CrossFit now, and Pilates, which is really, that's intense exercise, and that's a choice. You and I both know that is a choice. That's not what people really have to do. I mean, the Pilates is really, really good, but CrossFit is intense. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that I don't want ladies to think that they have to do that to get in really good shape. I mean, you can do all different kinds of dance workouts. The firm videos are dancey, but they include weights, and they're really good, aren't they? Like, anybody could do it, an athlete or a beginner. That's what's so cool about it. It's got such a high range of how many women and men could get involved. It's great. Um,
Rebecca, what are some of
That's
your
why I
other
love.
Rebecca? What are some of your other hobbies or favorite sports you played growing up?
Like handball. I don't know if you know,
Oh
like
yeah, sure.
football. We have volleyball. Now I'm a student and at physical education university,
oh,
and we go through each sport, every sport. I don't know, ski and everything.
Right.
Rebecca,
And
I am so thrilled to pieces that you came on this show. Steve, do you have any other questions you want to ask?
Now, I mean, what is like?
That was a
Well,
great
how
question.
cold is it there right now? I want to know a little
Oh
bit more
yeah,
about the weather.
cool.
sorry, I didn't hear.
More about the weather right now. What is your weather situation? It's cold there, you said, before we came on the air. But are you? This is the middle of winter for you guys, or is it going to get colder still?
Oh,
Or
um, in the winter is cold. Like we used to have snow, so much snow, but since I don't know 5 years ago or maybe more, we don't have snow anymore. But still is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cold here though too, and we're in the eastern part of the United States, so it's doesn't get real cold. I used to live in Minnesota, so it gets really cold there, like below zero and stuff like that in the winter. But here's pretty mild. But for us, it's pretty cold. Getting back to so the firm videos, what drew you in? When did Pilates? Oh, okay. All right. So I love this, like a shared mission and inspiration. I have this in my notes. And like, I'm so thrilled with here you are, such a young woman starting out in fitness. And here I am, I've been in the industry for 30, 40 years. I'm almost embarrassed to say, but look how it came full circle. Here you're in Romania, I'm in United States, and we're watching the same videos. That like just warms my heart so much. So what we're both trying to do is make fitness doable for women of all ages, right? Like you and I speaking together just prove to anyone that anybody can get in shape doing this stuff. And it's not too hard. You can modify so anybody can enjoy. Don't you agree?
No,
Do
not so.
you agree that any fitness level can participate in low impact aerobics?
Yeah, I agree, and I think we have to include many women in this industry because now it's necessary. In the past, our my mother and her mother, they did more I don't know, physical activity because was a must. But now we don't do the same activity, and i I tell to my girls every time, you have to move your body. uh I think now we have a problem here because the fitness industry in the beginning, when was viral, went like the perfect body. It's so hard to gain this shape, to reach this shape, this lifestyle. And the women are like, oh, I will never reach that body, I will never. And
Mm.
they prefer to stay in their, I don't know, like doing nothing, you know and
Right,
Right,
just
right, right.
looking
right.
for perfect body on IG. And I think for me, I always try to
Mm.
include everybody in my classes. Like, okay, you are not perfect,
Mm-hmm.
but you will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And I give a
Mm-hmm.
chance to everybody.
I um I appreciate you bringing up the fact of how, the girls are wanting that perfect body that they see on IG, and the girls like your mother, even me and your mother are probably closer in age, and ours was the magazines, always trying to reach that perfect body. And I appreciate you bringing up the fact of, it's you think, well, I'll never be perfect, so I won't do anything at all. And obviously that's not the answer. And being perfect, first of all, is not the answer. It's just getting moving, just that first step, that little bit. And then all of a sudden, the confidence comes, and you do start to appreciate your body more and all that stuff. But I really appreciate you bringing up that the young girls are now looking at IG and going, "Oh, okay, these girls with the perfect body." It's a lot of pressure. It really is. Um,
Yeah, it's just a false narrative, right? That's being created that everyone needs to kind of overcome. Uh, I know exactly what you're saying, even from the guy's perspective.
yeah, I appreciate
You go
that.
in there and um, you might see this muscle bound guy, he's huge and whatever, but you know what? Chances are maybe he's doing like a steroid or something like that.
Right.
You can't compare yourself
Mm-mm.
to anyone else. You almost need to approach it in the sense that you just win that day yourself, and move on to the next day and just try to win that day
Right.
and just take it day by day, kind of like Rebecca says. You're not going to be perfect there
Right.
in the minute, but if you put in that consistency and can commit yourself, then you're going to find yourself much better off than you would, or many other people who um, are affected by that false narrative, I would say.
How
Yeah.
what is your favorite, other than like we think of low impact aerobics in the 80s and all that. What is your favorite uh other forms of exercise or other things that you do outside of fitness even? Are you an outdoorsy kind of person?
Yeah. Do you go dancing in the club?
Do you go skiing on the hill?
Yeah, I am dancing in a club. I love to dance. We have some
Mhm.
nice traditional dance here in Romania. Like, I love this kind of stuff. I go cycling all the
Mhm.
summer, cycling. And I don't know. I do many things, as you said before in the beginning. Like, everybody who is watching my Instagram page is like, oh my God, you are doing everything. And I'm like,
You do
why
have a
not?
good page.
Yeah, I want to know more. I want to improve myself. I want
Yeah.
to have answers for all my clients, because to you come clients with different problems, with
Mhm.
different, and you have to give them an answer, and I'm like, okay, I don't know now, but I will know. I will know
Yes,
that.
you will.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of you for I just love like I feel like I'm passing the baton down when I hear the younger girls coming in, you know what I mean? It's so cool, like your passion is so evident, and I remember that, like you're making me feel have such good memories of yes, you will know, and your curiosity is what's so wonderful, you're curious, and that's what will keep you learning. And I feel like I have to ask how Pilates reformer was in your journey so quick. Is that because you're European? Do you think, like you said, Pilates reformer is a trend and it's everywhere, and you are 100% right. But it took so long for me to find it because it wasn't trendy at all. I mean, I literally went to heal my injury in my back, right? And it was kind of like I just lucked out. But is it very, very trendy in Romania too? Kind of a stupid question, but
Yeah, no, it's very trendy, and somehow in the beginning, I'm honest right now, I'm a fitness instructor, and I love to do heavy workouts, And
yeah,
in the
me
beginning,
too.
when the girls came with this Pilates, reformer Pilates, I was like, oh my God, what is this, a trend? And after that, when this girl came with this opportunity, I went to the school, and then I was, oh my God, I love it. It's so much fun, and so I love it. Like reformer Pilates, and from January I will start in a studio here in Romania. Now, everywhere are many studios of reformer Pilates for girls, like crazy.
So do a lot of girls do? I mean, yeah, I guess it's the same way in the States. And that's why I appreciate speaking with you so much because you're bringing me back. Like, all the girls, we were doing aerobics because that's what was really, really popular. So I guess you girls are doing Pilates reformer. That's so awesome. I mean, I feel like Joseph Pilates would be so happy because it's been around forever, girl. It just wasn't, not a lot of people knew about it. The ballet dancers did. It's actually just getting into the athletic world here, where like the soccer players, the football players, people like that are starting to do the reformer, like getting
Yeah,
because of the
Cristiano
trend.
Ronaldo, Messi, and everybody is
I
doing
know, I know
reformer
it is.
Pilates. I
So
was
can I go backwards? Like you said, you liked heavy workouts, and I thought, oh my God, I'm so glad I found you, Rebecca. We're like twins, kind of, but not like you're like 20, 30 years young. But like I like those heavy workouts too. And Pilates Reformer really helps with us being able to do um heavier workouts, right? Lifting weights,
yeah,
deadlift,
yeah.
Romanian deadlift with a
Bench
lot
press,
of weight,
shoulder
right?
press.
Yes, like,
You are very right here, and I
uh-huh.
wanna say now, when a girl come to me, and like I posted with heavy workouts, aerobics, and now the kangu jumps, and the girls are, oh my God, you are going with a trend. And I told them, oh my God, no, no. Because I told them, like, you have to do everything. You have to do heavy workouts. You have to do Pilates. You have to do everything because they work your body. Okay, heavy workouts shape your body.
Mhm,
Pilates correct your posture, and
mhm.
aerobic for your heart. And I think everything is good.
Well, you obviously are on your way, and you're going to be such a great, 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 great addition to the fitness industry. You already are. I don't
Thank
mean
you.
to say you're going to be. I mean, you already are. But it's so wonderful to hear your passion. I can hear it.
Do you want to own your own gym, Rebecca?
Sorry.
Do you want to have your own gym or studio, or do you want to own anything? Like be the boss?
Yeah, I'm dreaming about something, but something so different. I see the young here in Romania, like in the school, they are not doing they are doing nothing
Right.
sport, and I'm thinking not a gym, not a normal gym, a normal studio. I want like a school to teach the young people how to have a healthy lifestyle.
Oh,
Yes, good.
yeah.
Yep.
This is my dream, but it's a big dream.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah,
so
that's good. I
doable,
like that.
especially now with the internet. And that's why I'm so glad you're on this podcast like that. I want you to have a voice and tell people exactly what you want to do, because Steve asked the perfect question. And we can even let's make it even broader. What is it that you want to do with your
Yeah, I don't want a gym.
school?
I want something more. I want to have an impact on the for the girls, because with this we have so much information now, but
Mhm.
you don't know what is right, what is wrong, and until you find the right way that works for you is very hard. And that's why I don't want a simple gym, I don't want a studio, I want a school to
Mhm.
Oh,
teach.
that's awesome. Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
but
in the perfect like
Run the program.
Pilates reformer, we always call it. Like,
Well, that's what Arnold Schwarzenegger did here when he was in the United States in the 80s, is he came up with the fitness standards for the kids that the President Reagan adopted. And then we all had our little fitness test that we'd have to do in elementary school, which is, try to do, pull-ups. If you couldn't do a pull-up, hang from the bar and, run
yeah,
around the school field. And it was all basic stuff. But you kind of probably remember that, Karen, having to do
oh my gosh, you're
some of
bringing
the
it's making me laugh.
Arnold Schwarzenegger backed, Ronald Reagan approved, fitness.
I just saw a documentary on that stuff, but yes, that day, I believe it or not, as athletic as I always have been and how much I love it, I used to hate that day. And we had to run. You have to run a certain amount. You have to climb a rope. Did you guys have to climb the rope, Steve?
Oh yeah. The rope was
yeah,
probably
but
part of that.
So
no, I don't
Rebecca,
know
did you
there.
guys, what about you?
Eh,
When you were in school, did they make you do these tests that we're talking about? Like, did you
yeah,
have
Yeah.
and
to
I
do
think
run?
now in yeah, to run, to jump, to everything. We have like a weight ball, small ball, and we have to throw that ball far away, and they give you like I don't know, notes to what level are you at with that weight ball. you know it it's
Is
called
there a name
oina.
for it? That's so
Oina.
cool.
Yeah, but I think
I
in
know. I
our
love
days.
that about different cultures.
Yeah, but
Have you spoken to any politicians or anything about furthering your cause to get all the youngsters to have more fitness in their lives?
Wow.
uh I just now I'm on my way to become
I've never spoke to a politician in my life, so that was kind of a hard question.
I'm on my way to become a physical professor, teacher. And
Well, yeah, I think that's what he's getting at.
I see many girls choose, what you asked me before, if we have this test. We had, but now it's not working for this generation.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
They
I
need
figured the next step
something
for you,
new,
if that,
something
yeah.
Well, I know they incorporated that like when the kids, when we were in elementary school. So the young, we would start doing it probably first, second grade, and they would have to do the testing. And so it sounds like you guys too. I wanted to get a pen and write the weighted ball down like from your country and see if I could look it up at a later time because I'm interested in that kind of stuff too. But as we got
Yeah,
older
you
in
have
school, they
to
didn't
you
really
have
pay attention.
yeah,
And
you
I
have
think what Steve was
to take.
talking about is like that's something like you could incorporate maybe just like just setting yourself high, like you never know. You could be like Arnold Schwarzenegger did and started that testing for kids and do stuff in Romania for that. I think that's what he was getting at with the politicians too. Because he's like, have you ever spoke to a politician? I was thinking, we don't get many of them in fitness, do we?
No, here in Romania, I don't
Well,
want to speak about politics.
yeah, right, right. What advice would you give to women who feel different or alone in their fitness journey? Like sometimes there's girls that are kind of shy to go to the gym around here. Maybe they're overweight or maybe they're underweight or whatever, because you were speaking about how girls feel the pressure with Instagram and feeling like they have to be perfect. When you girls are working out in Romania, are you working out in public areas like in gyms, or is it more of smaller space studios? Uh, do you deal with, how do you help people that maybe are overweight and feeling uncomfortable about the gym? Is that something that you have to deal with there?
Yeah, I have now three girls, and two of them texted me 2 days ago, and
Hmm.
they told me I'm ashamed to go to the gym. Please
Yeah.
give me to do at home. And I
Mhm.
told her why. I went to the gym, and some guys they were laughing about me, and I was like, oh my god. Another girl told me, oh, your body is so perfect. I feel so ashamed. I see so many beautiful girls on Instagram, and I feel so ashamed about myself. And then I told, I think, as I told you before, Instagram is some, I don't know. Here is the problem with many fitness instructors. They are showing only the the light, but not the dark
Yeah.
days. When you don't feel motivated to go in the gym, when
Hmm.
you eat sweets, because we do, really. To be honest, i
Right.
i eat sweets. Okay. i I don't feel motivated every day. And
Mm-mm.
I told to my girls, and I think it's very important to be honest with the people that follows you and with the people that you live with, and everybody. Be honest, because then you will be closer to them. And for
And more
myself,
believable, and they'll trust you
ex-
more too, don't you agree?
exact
Yeah.
exact and
Because
I
that's what
feel
we're really trying to do is build people's trust. I think of that often, like every time we post is that we're letting them know who we are. And I always think my job is to build people's trust so they can feel comfortable and know that they can rely on me for their fitness needs or their privacy or whatever. But also like you said, the girls that are ashamed, and now we have the virtual stuff. We can do things on a platform where they don't have to. My first business was called Home Body Fitness because I used to be scared to go to the gym, and I was really fit. And I thought, oh my gosh, what about the girls that don't feel that they're overweight and they feel insecure? Because I was a little shy to go to the gym. I would go, but I was shy about maybe not knowing exactly what to do, or and how looks wise. So I started that business, Home Body Fitness. So I would go to the girls' houses, and that was back, you know, years ago before they had trainers going to people's houses, and then that trend started too. So how do you deal with a girl that maybe feels like that? Do you do like a do you do live fitness, or do you do sometimes virtual stuff or go to their homes? How does it work in Romania? Do they have trainers that go to people's homes and all the same as us? That sounds
No,
stupid.
we don't go. We don't go to their home, but we train online. You know, together.
Mhm.
Or I do the videos. I post them on my YouTube channel, and they are doing, and that's the way we work. Um.
Huh.
Uh, Also, I try, as you said before, I try to work on their mental state, you know, mental
Yeah.
health, very much, because I think we don't train only their bodies, we train their mind also. And I focus so much on their mental health to improve their confidence and everything. And after that they are going like, okay. And also I have a method, like I ask them to put a nice outfit on them and then go
Yeah.
and work out. They have to start somewhere, you know.
Mhm.
When you are
Exactly.
doing, I don't know, you don't like it, you are not going
Because you're
and
right. It's not
yeah,
just about
this is my method.
it's not just about the physical. It is the mental and spiritual, like how they feel about themselves, how they get their mindset, how they rest too, you know. I think the hardest thing for me is to rest my mind. You know,
Yeah,
my mind's
I
always
think it's
going.
more about mental.
Mhm. Yeah. So it is. It's so important. Well, let me see. Let me go over my little notes here, my little cheat sheet.
Rebecca, what part of Romania are you in? I'm looking at a map right now. What's the name of your city, or
In
are you
the
in the eastern part, central?
in,
What part?
in the west, like Timișoara, the city in the west.
Okay.
Oh,
So are you closer to Serbia or Hungary?
oh wow.
Timișoara. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Are you closer to Serbia or Hungary? Oh, I see your
Hungary.
city, Timisoara. That's right.
I have a client that's going to Hungary on Friday. Isn't that
Yeah,
cool?
yeah.
And there's like a town that she's going to. I don't know if it's in Hungary, but she's going to that part of the world, and there's like the first Christmas bazaar or something like that. I think that was in Germany. But it was so funny that because you just don't hear the country Hungary very much, and you guys mentioned it, and I heard it earlier this morning.
Hungary is a beautiful country, but so is Romania. Romania is a very pretty country.
I don't know much
Yeah,
about it.
Romania is a very Romania is a very nice country, but we don't have the right people up there.
I
Yeah. Neither do we. Trust me.
I have some neighbors moved in probably 6 7 months ago, and they're from Romania. They're my next door neighbors, and I see them a lot because our house kind of butts up to each other, where the way it's set up on the corner on our street. And it's a couple, and they're a little bit younger than me, but anyway, no kids, and it's a couple of, and then they have friends, and they're from Romania. So we here have NATO, and that's what does NATO stand for, Steve? I feel so silly.
North American Treaty Organization.
So NATO, so we get a lot of military, and we're a military town. So we get a lot of people from different countries all over. But I want to tell you something about this Romanian couple. They're so nice. So, and we see each other a lot because of the way our houses are positioned. And we just wave and chit chat once in a while. But um, I I was outside and I joked and said it was my birthday. I said, "It's the nicest day today, and it's my birthday." I said, "But I haven't told anybody." It was funny, and it was the husband, and he went in and he must have told his wife because like 3 hours later, and I said to the husband, I was like, "I'm not going to tell anybody it's my birthday because I'm just going to keep it quiet today." That I said something like that. So anyway, he all of a sudden my doorbell rings and this couple is outside and they handmade me this beautiful vase with flowers in it, and it was in this really cool vase. Like she decorated it. It was so pretty, and it just made my day. And it had a little sign on it. It said happy birthday, and it was so cute because I looked at him. I was like, I said I wasn't going to tell anybody. And he started laughing, and his wife presented me with these, like, it was just so meaningful and sweet. So it was funny. I was like, wow, I have good luck with Romanian people. Like I got that
Yeah, we
really
are nice
sweet.
people.
And then I met you, like when you said, yeah, it's 7:30 in Romania. I was like, Romania? I like Romanian people. So we have a lot of different cultures in this small area of town. And so then later they gave me a whole bunch of candy from Romania, and it was so delicious. It was oh, I wish I would have kept some of the wrappers. But anyway, it was just a really neat thing. And then I met you and I got to have this podcast with you. So I appreciate you so much taking the time out of your personal time too, because it is 7:30 and now probably nearing 8:30 in Romania. So I
Yeah,
appreciate you taking your personal time to spend with me so much, so much. I've gone through
was my
most of the I really do. I hope we get to do this again. But before we close, is there anything else that possibly you want to bring up or talk about that we haven't hit? Because we did pretty good about going over all our stuff on the bullet points.
No, I just wanna say I'm so glad that I met you through Instagram, and as you told before, I feel the same. I like to connect with many peoples from other countries, and when my collaboration with Retro Fitness Babes started, many people from America, they texted me, "Oh, you are doing so nice," and I felt so proud. Like, oh my
You
god, they
should
are
be
seeing
proud.
me.
Yes.
Yeah, thank
Yes,
you.
you should be proud. I'm really proud of you as an older
Oh,
fitness trainer, like hearing your passion, and it warms my heart in so many ways because it reminds me of when I was young too. So I love you're such a pleasure to speak with for so many reasons. You remind me of my own youth, and then your passion of taking it into your career or your job, whatever you're going to do with your future, because your future is bright. You have
I
the world,
hope so.
the fitness world ahead of you, and enjoy everything about it. It sounds like you're so open to learning new things, and I'm so grateful that you got to learn Pilates so young, because that keeps you like with the posture and all the fundamentals. It's a fascinating form of exercise, and it just is so cool to hear these young girls, because I didn't even learn about it till I was in my 30s, but that was a long time ago. That was 30 years ago. I can't believe it. But I will go ahead and write everything up, and I'll write up your social media and just so people can connect with you, even if they're listening to this podcast and aren't following you presently, they probably will start, I'm sure, because Rebecca is fun to follow. She knows her stuff, as you hear now. It's not just a pretty face, people. There's a lot of brains that go with that. And that's another reason why I wanted to do this podcast, because I wanted people to have a chance to have a voice, because there is a lot more to us usually than just, what you see on Instagram and stuff like that.
That's and
So again,
that
thank
is
you, Rebecca. I
for
appreciate you so very, very much.
thank you for your kind words. Now I lost my words. I feel like I'm in my beginning, and I don't know. I feel so. Sometimes I feel so ashamed because I'm not good enough for to inspire people. And when you texted me, I was like, "Oh my God!" I felt so good about myself, and I felt like I am
Good.
like this.
Oh,
It's true. It's I was like doubting, what you told me, and I was like, oh my God. And many people texted me, and I
Good.
was maybe I do something good.
Yes, you
oh,
do
absolutely.
very
Yep.
good. And I want you to know that, because that's why I want you to have a voice. And that's why this podcast is part to build confidence for you, give you a chance to really remember why you're doing this. Because I had a trainer tell me that, like, sometimes you get nervous and you get scared when you start a new class, when you start anything. There'll be many times where you're out of your comfort zone. And he said, always remember the why you're doing this. And then that'll bring you back to, oh yeah, that's right, because I'm helping others. I enjoy this, and you're helping others. You'll help a lot of people. It's it's a wonderful career. And I'm like, I could tear up. So I'm just really grateful, and I want you to be very confident. You have impeccable taste, and you have impeccable taste. You picked out the firm videos. You're on the retro fitness babes. You're open minded. You're a wonderful, wonderful trainer. You have a bright, bright future. So again, with that, I will
Thank you.
close out. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Rebecca.
It's a
Thank you.
great. Such an inspiration to hear the young girls like that. Yes.
All right, Sizzle. Good job to you.
Thank you. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate you.
See you. Bye.
Wow, that was great. What a little. We did good with keeping it. I kept it on